What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2. I am still working my way through Ancient Power number 69 here. I'm on floor number 73. Now, when it comes to the threes, any map that ends in 3, this is the map you want, in my opinion, as it's just a great experience. There's a lot of the times, there's not an absurdly high mob count. As you see here, we're starting off with 253. But the main thing is you got 1,250 DU to spend, and basically only 3 lanes. This is one of those maps that the flyers go super, super low. So using the current meta of, flame auras, reflect beams, etc., that is going to just take the flyers out with the ground lane. So we're still doing BOOM Servos this time around. So we've got this flame aura with Go Boom Boom and Power Servo. We're using a support Boom Servo Skyguard Tower. We've got some melee boom proton beams, but we're using that one just for the poison servo. And then on our reflects, we have got melee boom and then automation, not upgraded, so we get that tenacity effect. Now, on this map, I probably will throw down a PDT or 2. Got chaos boom on it with anti-goblin, explosive destruction and defense rate. And to be honest, I think that's probably about it. We'll just use those defenses. So let's go ahead and get started off right here. We do have long shot on this lane. Plus we have some frost orcs. And then, of course, those flyers. So let's go ahead and build it up nice and close right here. Not directly at the spawn, but pretty damn near it. And since we do have 6 bazillion DU to work with, we are going to really spend it, no doubt. Now, this is a double lane. This lane usually gets quite a bit of pressure. I'm going to go ahead and put a big old proton setup in there to make sure poison is being applied everywhere. We're going to throw in a little cyborg trap up front, so we're going to go with something like that. And then we've got so much DU, let's just go ahead and really dose it up. We'll go with another reflect beam right in the middle of those protons. That's going to give us a nice petrify area and just a ton of damage. Now, we do have those flyers in the mix. Now, the flyers, of course, are going to get hit by those reflect beams, but let's throw some flame auras down as well. Additionally, we do have quite a few goblins in this area. 60 of the 92, actually, plus 18. So 78 of the 92 enemies in that lane are going to be goblins. So that Go Boom Boom is really going to help us out quite a bit right there. Now, do we have anything else to be alarmed with here? We've got long shot, but I'm not going to sweat long shot too much. In fact, I may even go ahead and I'll throw one poison dart tower here just to have something at range for the long shot. Now, over here we got Zerker healers. The main problem here, of course, is the berserkers. They've got detonator on them. We just need to make sure we're going to get good solid lane coverage. Now, here we have the benefit of no cyborgs. So, no cyborgs, we don't have to worry about that tenacity effect. And we're just going to go straight across the lane with a proton beam, something along those lines. And then we'll get a reflect beam just kind of right in there with it. Now, you might ask, why not put the reflect beam behind? I mean, why not? In fact, let's do that too. We'll put another reflect beam down right behind. Since we don't have any cyborgs, we don't have to really worry too much about that cyborg protection. And then, once again, let's slap down a couple of flame auras. So even though we are spending, I'm definitely not being hesitant to spend DU on this map. You see, we've only spent 470 so far, so we're going to have leftovers. We'll be able to come back and really add more to it. In fact, you know what? We can get more poison applied to the lane with a poison dart tower here. Now, here you want to be careful with your poison dart tower placement, as if you put it down in this little gully here, some of the shots will hit the floor. So I'm going to go ahead and put it up onto that first stair to give it just the slightest bit of elevation. Now over here, we got Geohex Zerker Throwers. We got the Borks in there. Did we not have? Oh yeah, we got Cyborgs over there. I was going to say, geez, we're not having any Cyborgs. Here we got Proximity, which that is only going to help us out. Maximum Effort. That one we're really not going to take advantage of too much, but we might, depending. We'll have to see how much DU we have left over. So, Orcish Horde, we got all the Orcs, and then the Geohex Zerker Throwers. let's just go ahead and camp it out right here. So this is a nice choke point right here. Even if the Zerkers get pushed over to the sides, they're still going to get that poison applied. And we can go ahead and just protect everything with a reflect beam. You know, we could even throw another reflect beam in if we wanted to. In fact, let's just do it. Let's put another reflect beam just directly through the middle here, just to get a little bit more power. Something like that, and then we will get those flame arrows as well. Now, this particular lane, you get a couple of little cheeky areas where you can throw flame arrows at and not have to worry at all about the cyborgs. Like up there is one of the spots on the tip. Right up top here, the cyborgs, of course, can't disable it. You can get that in up there, and it's still going to affect the ground lane, as it's going to hit those enemies on the ground. So a little extra power up top that you don't have to worry about the cyborgs. And then over here, we got Omega Squad Gamma. The big challenge here is controlled burn. We've got no cyborgs, so nothing to worry about there. And then we've got the Stabby Zappers, so there will be some flyers rolling out. Here we're just going to straight up spawn camp them. I'm going to double up and just make sure we have massive poison coverage. We're going to go double proton beams. Just spread out everywhere. We got no Zerkers. We got no cyborgs. So this lane, I think we're just going to go, you know, let's actually go 2 reflect beams down through the middle. We'll go 1 right there, and we'll put another one just right over here. Oops, wrong button. Let's go ahead and put down a reflect beam instead. Something like that, and then, you know, those flame arrows, once again, just a very, very nice addition to any sort of petrify or crowd control setup. Now, holy crap, we got 270 DU left. We got a whole nother lane worth of DU that we can go ahead and spend, and that is really just one of the huge beauties of the map. Now, we do have that controlled burn here, so why don't we do this? We'll put, let's put a poison dart tower there. We'll put another one back here, actually. We'll go with another one, like, right there. So we got massive poison coverage in the lane. What else do we want to do? I mean, we can just add more on these double lanes. But now we're at 190 more DU, so just tons. Let's do it. Let's throw, we'll throw a poison dart tower over here. We've already got one here, right? Well, I mean, why not 2? Let's go ahead and use up all of our DU, and we'll throw down another PDT right next to that one. That's leaving me 110. Jeez, the amount of DU on this map particularly is very, very generous. Let's see. Let's go with, we'll throw another flame aura in. That's going to leave us 80. You know, just to use it all, let's just spam it out here. So we'll get real spammy on the PDTs, just because, why the heck not? And we should be GG's. Let's see how it runs for the first wave. Now, I just kind of want to watch the minimap and make sure. You know, it's very, very easy on any of these maps to get overconfident when you see what looks like it should be easy, but, you know, Zerkers are going to Zerk. If you're not paying attention, sometimes a boss is going to sneak through. So it never hurts to watch the minimap, that is for darn sure. But Petrify, and just crowd control in general, of course that is kind of the heart of tower defense, having some CC in the mix, and it's no different with Dungeon Defenders 2, that is for sure. Everything, I saw those Frost Orcs coming out, I thought I'd come over here and give a hand, but everything got pretty well wrecked, so, you know, it's not over till it's over, but this one is certainly looking like it's GG already, and we're not even done with Wave 1 yet. Now, we'll have to see what comes with the other mobs, but we're going to have a nice amount of DU on the ground, so we're going to be able to get a lot of upgrades in, and that's just going to lead to happy times. Let's hit... We got a little assassin action first. We'll let that guy go ahead and evaporate. And then let's just hit all of the goodies over here. We'll hit all of the damaging defenses there anyway. I'm not going to bother with the PDTs. Yeah, why not? We'll upgrade those two, just because. Now let's move on over to this lane. We'll do the same thing. We'll just upgrade all of the damaging defenses. Am I going to have enough? Yeah, it looks like it. No mana parked there, but this lane is going to have a ton of it. Let's see, we'll go and upgrade there, one there, and we got one left. Let's just hit one of those flame auras. We got a bunch sitting over here. Doesn't look like there's much, but there is a little trickle. Enough for one upgrade. Let's just throw it on one of those reflect beams. So let's go ahead and fire it up here and let it roll. This is going to be a bit of a snoozer going through this map. So let's go ahead and jump on forward to wave number 5, and this should just powerhouse right through it. Anyway, Forest Biome, great choice. Play Forest Biome if you're on the 3s, that is for sure. Alright, now here we are in wave number 5. I didn't really do any upgrades or anything, I just let the mana collect up here. We'll pound them all out. Now, one challenge on this map that doesn't happen very often, but is always important to watch out for, there is a chance that a bunch of skeletons will just randomly spawn right here on this ramp. That, of course, would be a bug. It's part of the game, sadly, but do want to keep an eye out on that. Now, luckily, they don't hit very hard, so you usually have plenty of time to make it over to your core to get them all wiped out. However, you will want to be conscious of it, as, you know, there can be some randos that spawn there. I just had that happen. That's what brought it to mind. And besides that, everything has gone super, super smooth. Let's jack this lane up all the way. Looking pretty good. And I think it's going to be GG's. Let's just let it fly here for wave number 5 and get this floor all closed out. I'd like to burn through the rest of this AP reset and get to 70, and then I think I'm probably going to take a small break from doing the AP resets. As you all know, AP 69 here has taken me well over a month to do. Just haven't been super motivated to do it, and yeah, what more can I say? There's been lots and lots of other fun stuff to play, no doubt. We're getting it here, though. We got Thork over there. I should go and put a little bit of damage onto Thork. Actually, he's dead, huh? Yeah, Thork all dead. So no problems there. I think it's just going to be just kind of chillax it out until... Actually, there's another Thork here. Until we get the assassins. But this Thork, we'll put a little bit of pressure on that guy. I think Gregory's just going to go boom. We will see. It's looking like Gregory is having a bad day, though. There's no doubt. Let's go ahead and bring the assassins over to the Petrify. Gregory died just in time, and it's looking like this one is all over. So, GG's for floor number 73 and Ancient Power 69. I'm getting there, y'all. I'm getting there. It doesn't look like we're going to get a golden ingot, are we? Nope, no golden ingot this time around. So that will do it for now, y'all. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see ya next time around. Take it easy.